Hi y'all, welcome back to my shop. A friend of mine loaned me a brace and bit that I was going to use in a video showing a simple way to use simple tools to make something, and turns out these things they're dull and and I didn't feel like sharpening it, so I dispensed with that. But meanwhile, I noticed that the wood handle was gone, and I thought, well, before I give it back to him, I'm going to repair it and put a wood handle on it. And so I just thought I'd make an interesting little short video project, because basically it's going to be a split turning. So I took two pieces of cherry, used carpenter's glue, put a piece of paper between them and glued it up. Now we're going to put this between centers and turn it round, taper it, and then split it, and we'll see what it looks like. Okay, first thing we're going to do is, I went ahead and marked centers on it, is we're going to put it between centers. We're going to turn it round, then we're going to have to put it in a chuck in order to drill a 1/2-inch hole that'll match. It'll be just a hair larger than that handle on that brace. So let's hope this doesn't split the wood. Okay. Line that up, turn the wood, make sure it clears. Okay, and here we go. Hoping to chuck this up in my sorbet chuck, so I'm not going to get perfectly round before I chuck it up. So first thing I'm going to do now is take this out, because we will drill a hole in it first. We're going to use my 35mm Patriot jaws made by Sorby that fit on my Technitool Supernova chuck. It's a nice set of jaws. It's a nice size. It'll fit a small item. Now, I'm not even going to bother to put a dovetail. I'm just going to clamp this thing for drilling. Make sure that I've got it centered on that same spot. And then we'll drill it. It needs to be 3 1/4 inches long. This wood's a little bit longer than that, and I'm going to turn this 1 inch thick and I'm going to drill a 1/2-inch hole first. So first thing we're going to do is retract this. I'm going to use a Forstner bit. I'm sorry, a Jacobs chuck with a starter bit. So let me get that centering bit. Let me get that centering bit and a 1/2-inch bit, and I'll be right back. Put that in here. Move this forward so it'll seat. Just seat it. I'm going to go ahead and start with a smaller drill bit on the theory that I can center a smaller bit a little easier, so we'll see how that works. I've got this going at a pretty good speed, about 1400, so let's ease in there, let it find itself. And when it starts screeching, time to pull back. Notice I always keep my hands on that Jacobs chuck when you're retracting. If it ever gets stuck and pulls out of your Morse taper, you're going to have an accident. reaching. Whew, that bit is hot. Now that we got it drilled, I'm going to go ahead and leave that in the chuck. I may pull it out a little bit. Make sure I've got plenty of wood. Make it easy to part off. Okay, so we got it secured. We'll just... Okay, so first we're going to finish turning it round, and we'll do that with a skew. There's the middle. Now we're going to round it off, and I'm going to go ahead and mark where this is going to part, so it'll give me something for my eye to cut to. Let's just need that. All right. So now I got my 1/2 inch. Just want a nice gentle taper. And now back in this direction. Probably make some effort to get these sides to match, but I can tell I don't have it rounded yet. I need to round it first. I think we're going to put some antique oil on this when we're through, but now we're ready to split it. Part it off first and then we'll split it. Let's do that. And I might be better off using a flush cut saw, but we're just going to go for it. Anytime. There we go. Okay, I'm going to touch that up by hand with a little sandpaper, and then we'll split it. I couldn't show you splitting this with a chisel because it separated as I was hand sanding it. It just fell apart. So it's a good thing it was held on one end a little bit better. When I parted it down, it weakened. So I went ahead and sanded it on a piece of sandpaper like this on each side to get rid of the pieces. Turns out there's a little ring here that I think might have been a keeper ring to hold these together. I hesitate to cut this off since this is his, so I'm going to give him these pieces and see if he wants to use them. But the idea is that it'll go back in here together, be glued, clamped, and then he can add some finish. And there it is, my first use of split turning. Thank you. Hope you enjoyed it. Come back and watch another one.